My name is Dr. Ryan Penno. I am the owner of the Equine Clinic at Oakencroft. We're a 7-veterinarian practice in Albany, New York. I started with the practice in 2006 and became owner in 2012, and now have watched it grow quite sizably. Our practice focuses on a lot of general medicine, sports medicine, alternative integrated practices. So I first learned about them about 2 years ago, and I first learned about them through a group that we're part of called Epic. And then last year, I started getting a little bit more information on them, and we had a couple trial cases. And since then, we had some great results with some of those cases, so we started using it a lot more frequently. We had a horse who had a severe wound to the front leg where it was lacerated through all the tendons down to the bone. And the owners at the time wanted to give the horse a good solid chance, but it was obviously a very severe wound. So we tried Hilltop Bio's placental product, wound product, and the horse healed in short period and is now back to being functional full pasture. I believe it was about 6 weeks till full wound healing, which is for the size and potentially devastating extent of the wound. That was quite a remarkable turnaround. So I had a couple scenarios. I have a pony, unfortunately one of my own ponies, who developed some laminitis. So based on some of the research that Hilltop Bio has done with some of the other contributors, did a regional limb perfusion, and within a couple of weeks was significantly more comfortable, and a flurry of growth of the hoof capsule around the coronary band. So that's one example. And another example is a horse that had an acute meniscal tear. We diagnosed on ultrasound. It was a small enough type tear that we couldn't really get good direct access to it. So we decided to use the Stridaflex product intra-articularly. And after 3 months, the horse had a significant healing pattern, and now it's been about 5 months and the horse is already back in rehab and into work. So for an injury that can sometimes be pretty extensive, the turnaround time was quite remarkable. Well, the science is fascinating. The part of the science that Hilltop Bio has been able to do is seemingly magic at times, about trying to truly understand, because we've had stem cells in the market now for 15, 20 years, but no one truly understood at the time how they work. They know they do work at helping to regenerate tissue, but being able to narrow down some of those regenerative products and get it into a form that's both cost-effective, stable, and available immediately, truck side or hospital side, that's a huge benefit. I've used amnion-based products more in a sense where we just harvest our own. So having it in a prepackaged form where we know it's stable, we know it's in its proper form, and we know it's been cared for properly, I think it gives it a much more professional appearance, and that clients really respond to. I understand the hesitancy. I was one of those people that are hesitant. The difficulty now is there are many products out there, and there's a lot of new and novel products. But when you start to delve into the science that is behind the Hilltop Bio products, there's a lot of documentation there. There's a lot of good research there, and proven effect, and to meet FDA approval standards with some of these products, which previously some of the stem cell type products, whether it's autologous or not, didn't meet those criteria. So that science behind it is very important. And I think Hilltop Bio has done a good job at bringing some of that scientific research to the forefront in a manner that's easy to use and easily available. Customer service is excellent. Extremely fast response time, willing to respond and get product to us in a very short time frame, which is great. The CE opportunities that Hilltop Bio has provided has been a huge benefit. I think not only for myself in learning more about the products and different uses for the product that maybe didn't think of before, but having that all freely available and constantly evolving has been extremely helpful for my products and for my associates, especially some of those who have a little less experience in the field.